The following podcast is brought to you by Radio WICV. To learn more information about us, visit us at radiowicv.com in the description below. Thank you, and enjoy.
What is up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome to Sketchcast. It is the most fabulous, most wonderful... Wait, I can't think of anything else. Fuck it. Oh god, that was bad. But anyway, what is up, people? Sketchcast is back. It's here, it's queer, and I'm not taking that back. I completely came up with that on the spot. I am bad at improv. But well, whatever. So, I hope you all had a great week. I sure did. Sarcasm. But with that said and done, I'd like to introduce my guest for this week, the wonderful, hysterical, and may I add, NSFW expert, Cheyenne Hash. Say hi, Shy.
Hi, guys. Shy is here.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
That's all you can say. That's
Yep.
all you can fucking say. Well, I'm done. Goodbye. No.
Slams door.
Done.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm Andrew Weber, and I need to take Eli's place.
If fucking only. But okay, so with all that said and done, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for sticking here. Thank you for tolerating my existence.
There's no need to tolerate. You're just really funny, so we're good.
I'm not funny.
You
I'm
are
not
funny.
at all. Okay, so I have 10 questions for you, so let's get started.
Okay.
So my first question to you is, you are the first game design major that I've had on the show so far. So what I want to know from you is, what inspired you to pursue the art of video games?
Okay, that's actually super easy, because first I thought I was going to come here for illustration, like most of the people here.
Yeah.
And then I decided to play the 2016 game Inside, made by Dead Play, or Play Dead, sorry, backwards.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely astonished with the beauty of the artwork in this game, the way that you actually had to think about what each level meant, and the whole idea that freedom was not actually a thing. You were never free in this game.
Freedom's still not a thing. Freedom's a joke.
Like,
Oh, God.
that game changed my entire world. I love it so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is like an indie game from like some...
It's like an indie puzzle game. It's like a horror puzzle game.
It's not on like something like Steam, is it?
No. Oh, it might be on Steam. I don't think so. I definitely know they have it on Xbox and PlayStation.
Well,
Of course they do. But by the way, Xbox One is still better.
It is still better. Don't let any PlayStation change your mind.
When did this turn into an ASMR video?
Just now.
we are such nerds.
Obviously.
Okay, so now my next question. So this is your first year here. You're a freshman. And even though you've got a while to go, where do you see yourself heading in your specific field within the next few years? I'm mainly talking about game design.
See, that I'm not 100% sure on. I feel like I should do a little more research before, deciding stuff. But really, let's be honest here, because I love Inside so much, I really want to move to Germany once I'm out of college and, commute to Denmark to work for Playdead. That would be,
Why
ideal.
don't you just live in Denmark?
Because I like Germany. And plus, I'm, mostly German, so
I see.
bringing it back.
Oh God, I think I brought on one of Hitler's spies. Ah!
Shh, don't oust me.
Oh God. Actually, good thing you mentioned you're not entirely sure where you're looking to go to. I've been in college for 2 to 3 years now, and I still don't know where I'm gonna head to. But then again, nobody ever does.
Yeah, like I said, since I changed so quickly to illustration, I might find a different company that I vibe more with. So I always like to keep stuff open.
Mhm.
It's better that way.
I get you. I imagine you'll probably do freelance or some shit. Pardon my throat. Okay, so outside of art, what is your biggest passion of all?
Oh gosh, outside of art?
Yeah, which is a very broad question anyway. But because I've seen you do a lot of what's the term I'm thinking of? I've seen you do well, I don't want to say this, but erotic dancing.
Burlesque?
Burlesque, yeah.
Burlesque. Probably outside of art, one of my favorite things to do is work out, but that's just because it's super fun.
Yeah.
And I vibe so hard off of other people working out. I'm just like, yes.
I take it one of your favorite songs is Physical.
Yes!
Physical. Let's get physical.
I love that song.
Boom.
Honestly, that is a good jam, but it's not like the best jam.
It's unfortunately, it's one of those videos that's worth remembered for other reasons.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It be like that sometimes, though, you know?
Nah, yeah. Fucking straight people.
Ow,
Like me.
I was gonna say, ouch, you just dissed both of us. Okay.
Ouch. But, yeah. So, damn, we are just...
We're steaming through
zooming by
these.
this, Jesus.
I know, I'm pretty, when it comes to this, I don't really have to think about answers. They
Nope.
just,
It just comes up like boom, 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 boom.
yeah, it's just, interview skills are something that's like easily done if you've done it.
Boom. Right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Copperman, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Working in the Krusty Krab, thank you.
Exactly. Oh God, the Krusty Krab. Why the fuck is there not a real life restaurant based on the Krusty Krab?
Because, well, actually, I think there is. In Disney, is it Land or World? It's one of the two. They have like an entire thing based off of SpongeBob, and I was like, no! So I'm pretty sure there's a place you can go to the Krusty Krab.
But Disney, you can't rip off other corporations. Oh wait,
Disney
no.
can and does.
Yeah, they bought Fox. They're gonna butt fuck to the Simpsons enough.
Do you know how much Simpsons stuff they have there?
Way
It's
too
so
much.
cool.
I
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
Which is funny because I remember a spoof on like Disney into several episodes, especially like a quote from Mickey Mouse. My cartoons weren't bad; they were just first.
Yeah.
Which is yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Speaking of which, this is not related to Mickey Mouse, but happy 100th birthday. Happy 100 years to the first cartoon character with a personality, kinda, Felix the Cat.
Okay. Interesting little fact. I didn't know about that.
Interesting little fact here.
Little factoid.
Okay, so, I've hung out with you plenty of times, and one thing that I enjoy the most about you is that you are not afraid to just say like, hey, fuck it, let's go full on NSFW. So,
Oh, yeah.
where do you get your raunchy sense of humor from? Was it the people you grew up around?
Yeah.
Or did you just happen to obtain it while growing up as a teenager?
No, so I got an Xbox at a very young age. And I was, like, raised in a military family.
Oh, fuck.
So the term swearing like a sailor shows no bounds to swearing like an army soldier.
Did you say those 11 bad words that Mr. Krabs told you not to say?
All 11 of them, including the dolphin sound, you know? Like, when you grow up around military men, they have no filter. So the word fuck is just dropped on the daily 5 times in a sentence for no reason. And it's
God.
beautiful. And I love it.
Shit, piss, fuck, cuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, shit, fuck, turd, and twat. We are not sponsored, so...
Exactly.
Boom.
Bam. That's how it should be. Like, freedom of speech. And if you're not using it, like, to verbally assault someone, use the word fuck anytime you want. It's the best word.
Oh, but if you say it too many times, people will get offended. Just say penis. Woo!
Ah, yes. We all love the word penis. Let's be honest here.
Penis!
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
What is this podcast turned into? Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Welcome to Penis Posse. This is the new broad show. No, we're not grapefruiting here. Stop, Eli.
That wasn't a grapefruit. That was an orange.
No. Oh, God.
Where's this? What has my life become?
This is digressed. We started at a pivotal point of actually answering questions that has gone, like, plummeting downhill.
Oh, God. Listen, when you're in college, anything goes.
Obviously, anything goes.
Hey, man, where's the toilet paper?
I don't know, did you stick it up your ass?
Dude, I'm not even joking with you. I went to someone's place and there was no toilet paper and I was in shock and left to go pee in someone else's apartment.
Oh, God.
I was like, dude, no.
It's like that. I just think of that quote from Sausage Party. Hey, well, what do you do to you?
You don't wanna fucking know.
Oh.
I can't wait for the sequel to that fucking movie.
God, there should be a sequel though. That was comedy gold.
I think they're actually planning one. So
Good.
It can't come anytime soon. Bring it on.
The jackhammer.
Oh, God. Jacking it. Oh, my God. I think I took way too much heroin before this.
Yes, nah, just a little bit of heroin mixed in with a whole bunch of crack cocaine liquefied so you can drink it.
Oh my god, I should start the next one off with that.
Yes.
Okay. So, wow, this is great. Okay, so I already like kind of briefly. Well, I guess you briefly mentioned that you're like you do burlesque.
Yes.
My next question goes into, I guess your passion for beauty and like burlesque and stuff. So like, do you actually find yourself aspiring that field as like? Do you see that as like something you could pursue as a career or more as like a hobby?
Burlesque to me is more like a hobby, but it's mostly because I grew up in an area where you don't really talk about the human body as a beautiful thing.
Oh god.
Like,
yeah.
if you even showed an inch of skin that you weren't supposed to show, you'd be like carted.
I take it you grew up in one of those towns.
Yeah, which is super weird because like we had like a whole bunch of yee-yees at our school. For those of you out there who do not know what a yee-yee is, I will demonstrate. Yeet! You proceed to scream that down the halls and then spit tobacco in the hallways. Yes.
Oh god.
So basically, it's more like a it's looking at body image in a different way to me for burlesque. It's like a way to show you that you are beautiful with and without clothes on. It's like you taking over your own body for yourself.
Yeah, and that's like one thing that I love the most about art is that, and just like the human body in general and how people like, I guess for lack of a better word, embrace it. It's that we have been, let's be real here, we've had nudity since the days of Adam and Eve. It's nothing shocking. It's just that society just has this weird stigma, at least in our country, where it's like, oh, a freaking part of our bodies that's showing, oh, the horror.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know, I just think it's so dumb. Like,
it is dumb.
Be comfortable in your own skin. Don't, I don't know.
I'm not saying like I'm gonna just show up every day and be fucking naked. Like that's
no, that'd be illegal.
Yeah. But like if it's like in the privacy of your own home, or if you're doing it at like an event, go for it.
Go for it. Exactly. Honestly, it's just even if you feel most comfortable fully clothed, you know that's how you feel most comfortable. But you should really should just have the option to feel comfortable in your own skin without anything on. Yeah. Which I think burlesque is doing very well.
Yeah, this doesn't have to do with burlesque, but at my previous college, one of the best professors there, Ellen Durkin, major shout out, follow her on Instagram, she's great. But she's done a lot of really, like in addition to being a blacksmith and doing a lot of cool 3D artwork.
Okay, I see you.
But like she's also like done artwork that embraces the female body, and it's really, I think, for lack of a better word, empowering. And she even had like an Iron Man Maiden show once at our college where models actually wore her stuff, mostly naked, but like the armature was around them, so it was nice to like, you know, look at the models, and nobody like there said, oh, this is ghastly. No, if anything, people were actually really happy about that.
Yeah, it's like there's a fine line between being happy and being objectified.
Yeah.
And I think that's where burlesque really sort of helps, because like we're taking it back. Yeah. It's not that we don't care. It's like, you know, it's a way to show that we care enough about our bodies that we want to show. Like I think it's very interesting. I don't know about like the rest of the girls, but for me it's like a changing point from thinking nudity in public is sort of not exactly wrong, because, you know, technically it's illegal in some places.
Well, it's
but
illegal depending on where you are.
Yeah, it's a way to look at yourself in a new light, honestly.
Yeah. Like, hell, like, it even traces to, like, animators and, like, fine artists, because if you're, like, in a figure drawing class, you just, like, look at that model all of the time. And, you know, I really must, like, congratulate all of the classes I've been at where we've drawn naked models. Not one person went, boobs.
Exactly. I'll be honest here, I have a male coming into our class next week. A little frightened. Don't get
aroused. Don't do it.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just a little frightened to see a man standing there nude for a good long period of time.
Well, I've drawn naked men before. It's fun.
See, I haven't.
Oh,
I've
fuck.
drawn naked women before because, like, it's my own gender. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to draw the peen. I don't want to draw the peen.
That's another thing. When you're more like familiar with like your own body, you're more comfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you though. I prefer drawing women over men.
Well, women, I feel like there's something like so pleasing visually. Like it doesn't have to be sexualized. They're just so smooth and curvy. And even if they're not, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of why a lot of artists, like even female artists I follow, like a lot of artists I follow on Instagram who happen to be women, like they draw like curvaceous bodies and they're fine with it. It's great.
There's something just so fluid about the female body that just makes it look so right while drawing it.
Oh yeah. You know, those animators who worked on films like Roger Rabbit and fucking...
Oh yeah! Because that physique's definitely gonna hold up biologically and atomically correctly.
Mr. Valiant, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah, I fucking... God. Her ribs would literally break her
They
spine.
would, but that's the beauty about animation. You can do fucking anything.
You can emphasize the shit out of any form. I think it's so funny.
Oh yeah. Have you noticed though that like the more exotic princesses like Jasmine and Pocahontas look... Oh god. They look... Oh my god, what the fuck were they thinking? They sexualized them more than like fucking Belle and Ariel.
Yeah, but I think that's... I don't... That's Disney being Disney. I can't say anything against that.
That's
Disney's...
just the animators fucking around.
Yeah, like when they did Mulan.
Well, no.
So beautifully conservative in a good way.
Yeah, like that was an example. In fact, it kind of like this is gonna be a weird comparison, but I'm gonna compare Mulan to the new She-Ra. Like people were complaining about that, like the She-Ra's not hot enough there. But if you think about it, like She-Ra and Mulan, with like the context of their stories, them being like built fit, it makes more sense.
It's correct, yeah.
Because like let's be real, if you saw a fucking curvaceous woman with like big boobs in battle, it'd be really distracting. But that's why I guess that's why a lot of people have criticized the design of Wonder Woman, with She-Ra.
Wonder Woman has superpowers. That's not fair. No.
Yeah, no, but like okay, but point is with like heroes like fucking Mulan and She-Ra, like that's a great example of like I guess like representation of like fit bodies for women, and like, you know, because they're great role models for not just girls but even boys. Let's be real. It shows that like no matter what you are, no matter how you're built, like if you are strong, if you are confident, you'll go places.
Yeah, you will.
I should make a shout out to all of the strong women I know.
Shout out to everyone who's showing their strength. We love you. It's okay.
We do. But fucking women rule.
Yes. Women and men. As long as you're confident in yourself and not a complete douche, have fun.
That's another thing too. Like it's good to be confident in yourself, but don't act like you're special. Like,
egotistical.
Yeah, like don't grow an ego. Just acknowledge that you are you, and that, you know, no one can take that away.
Yeah.
And that at the end of the day, you are essentially special.
When did this become a PSA for self-love? What the fuck?
My podcast turns into a lot of weird shit.
It's okay. It just turned into self-care hour. Hi guys, welcome to self-care hour. We're here to help you love yourself the way we love you. Even though if we don't really know who you are right now, it's okay, we still love you.
You know, funny enough, my friends and I actually, like, in an older podcast I did, we actually talked about, you know, the representation and, like, feeling positive about your body. Like, a little bit, because it had to do with Billie Eilish. I'm not going to go...
I love Billie Eilish.
I'm not going to go into that again, but basically, like... You know, just because like someone is wearing revealing clothing, that doesn't mean you should be like, oh, hey,
yeah, no.
Like if anything, consent matters.
Yes, yes, it does.
But if it's like a cartoon character, go nuts.
Go nuts, just like Pornhub. I'm sorry, but
God,
it's been
Pornhub.
done.
Rule 34, the best rule.
Oh no!
Fucking Sonic fan art.
No, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. It's too late.
Is it wrong that the first thing that made me think of was fucking, oh god, what's her name? Marge from The Simpsons?
I don't know. Maybe.
Homie!
Hey, homie. I'm bad.
Ooh. Oh, baby.
Homie, you're just eating a sandwich.
Shut up, I'm enjoying this.
Exactly.
Was it good for you?
Takes another bite.
Exactly. Oh my god. Okay, we rambled on so
Back-
fucking much, but that...
Back on track here.
What track?
Exactly.
Okay, so with that said and done, so a little birdie told me, and by little birdie, your Instagram page,
Oh, lovely.
mentioned that you won the 2019 Maryland CoverGirl Teen. How'd you even obtain that honor?
Oh, okay. So, for about 5 years now, I've been doing pageants. Very fun. Highly recommend for those who want to like test the waters with competitions such as personality and stage presence.
I hate to play devil's advocate with stuff like that, but I'd prefer it if it was like, I guess, girls over the age of 13, because like stuff like that was just.
I would, except for the one I'm in. The one I'm in has to do specifically with stage presence. If you are under the age of 12, you are not allowed to wear any makeup.
Okay.
You cannot wear heels taller than 2 inches. It's very specific.
So fuck off toddlers and tiaras.
Yes,
You're fucking
exactly. You're not allowed to do that, or you will be deducted points and or kicked out. I mostly participate in NAM, which is National American Miss, and IJM, which is International Junior Miss.
Nice.
One of them is an international pageant, which is super stressful, but you know what? It's super worth it. But the one I normally do is NAM. I have won CoverGirl 2 years straight, I believe, and National Ambassador once. This year I was really hoping to get the Maryland title, but they were not a fan of the short hair, which little salty about, but you know what? It's okay.
Some people have biases, I can tell.
Yes they do.
Oh, fucking shorty, get out of here.
But luckily, International Junior Miss was more giving, so I got Miss Old Line State, which is it's just like a slogan or something for Maryland, because Old Line, where you're called that for holding down the line for Washington. So it's a little fun historical tidbit there. Yeah, I really got into it because I was having like issues with myself at the time, and I really wanted to be more talkative with others because I like did not talk at all, ever. Yeah.
So that's why you're very body positive and all that.
Yes.
That's good.
I was a very I had Diary of a Wimpy Kid, my life right there.
Diary of a Beauty Pageant.
Yeah, so 100% beauty pageants, though they have like a lot, not even some, negative connotations with what it is, there are some that are really, really women positive. Like this one for National American Miss, it's mostly based on how you hold yourself on stage, how you talk during interviews. That's why I enjoy this right now. And how you introduce yourself on stage. There's a lot of people in the crowd, and it makes you want to cry, but it's worth it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That
Plus
makes me
the
happy.
pretty dresses. Let's be honest here.
Aw.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'll never think of beauty pageants the same way after watching Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh my god. You're the second person who told me about that movie. Big boy Bobby Billinger, yes, Bobby, if you're listening to this, I'm mentioning you, was the first person to tell me about the movie. I still have not watched it, and I feel like I have to.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
Yeah. 100%. I guess I'm going to have to, like, watch it within the near future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll like tie you up in a fucking chair, but like Clockwork Orange style, just force you to watch it.
Robot chicken style. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Why do you have to bring up someone's fetish? Hey, that's a fetish!
I know it is.
This podcast is brought to you by fetish.org.
Go take the BDSM test to find out more.
Oh my god. We're joking about this, but that probably exists.
It does.
Oh god.
It does exist.
Oh god.
All you have to Google is BDSM test, and bam, there it is.
I am so sorry to anyone listening to this who's under the age of 17, which is like, what, one of you?
I'm not. Enjoy. Go find it. Look up the link. Know more about yourself.
Nice. Oh, before I go to the next question, I just need to say this right now. I prefer women with shorter hair. Sue me.
Thank you. But it's also nice when you grow it out and then you can just braid it.
Oh, yeah.
Braiding it is the most fun. Highly recommend for those of you who have long hair but do not like to do anything with it. Braid it. Braid it for hours.
Or dreads.
Or, ooh. See, I've never tried dreads. I think they just bother me in general for myself.
Right.
Yeah, but they look really cool on some people. I'll be honest. Like,
Oh, yeah.
woman in my hometown had some, and I was like, okay, I see you.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to whoever that woman was.
Don't know her name. I think she only showed up once, and I don't think she actually lives in the area.
Oh, no. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, we only have 4 more questions left, but hopefully we can just keep on adding more filler.
Adding more filler, yeah.
There's too much filler in this anime. I'm done.
Filler's the best part. Change my mind.
Steven Universe has too much filler. I'm out of here.
I love Steven Universe. Oh my god.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes, I did.
Oh, man. I remember fucking watching that in the fucking...
I went nuts.
With a bunch of people here in this college. They were screaming.
Yeah.
It was great.
I was down there.
Oh, you were?
And I was losing my mind. He had a neck. I wasn't ready. Steven fucking had a neck.
I just loved when everyone screamed when those 2 little whatever that they were, those little ornaments were walking down. They're like, no.
Oh yeah, they were from the last episode of the season. I think is when they re-poofed open.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, obviously they were making a Jojo reference. Changed my mind. You can't because they totally were. Greg and Steven is just Jojo. That's all it is, guys.
Oh my god.
Rebecca Sugar, I think you must confess something to us.
Exactly. Just Jojo.
Okay. So, maybe this is just more stuff about burlesque, but what type of performing do you like to do the most?
Oh, see, that's like a hard-ish question because like burlesque is super new. Like, never done anything like it. But I like quite enjoy anything that has to do with like hip movements because like the hips are like super accentuated in like a good way in most things for dance, and it's just like one of the easier things to do.
A good hip dance goes a long way.
Ah, yes. And I just think like it's also really fun when you have like really close friends and you're like, hey, I might pull you up on stage, but you never tell them actually, and then they get pulled up on stage and they don't know what to do.
You're preparing them for when they enter strip clubs.
Ah, yes. My main girl, Mari, if anyone knows Mari, she's an adorable little baby, so tiny, adorable little pixie cut, hot as fuck. Like, she is like one of my favorite people, and I totally want to bring her up because she's just so small and so much fun, and she like will play back with you. Highly recommend if you have not seen her, say hi to her. She is one of the nicest people you will ever meet.
No.
She is like an actual human puppy. Highly recommend making friends with Mari. M-A-R-I, Mari. Find her on Instagram.
Maybe I'll put a link to her when this is on YouTube.
Yeah, she is like one of my favorite people.
No.
I love her so much.
Actually, if I can think of another person like that, like someone who's like very positive, just very outgoing, just such a very just sweet person, I would definitely have to say Charlotte. Charlotte D. Bull, I think. I forget your name, but Charlotte, you are a very sweet human being. We love you very much. You're one of the most socially adept people ever. We are going to miss you when you leave.
Ow. We're gonna miss you when you leave.
Will you miss me when I'm gone?
Oh, God. Yeah.
I love country music.
No, do not bring up that. No.
Good afternoon, God.
No! We do not talk about country music.
Oh, God. I love the way you said that.
We do not talk about it. We do not! It's fake news. It's not even country anymore.
It's fake news like Fox News.
Yes, exactly.
Fox News calling Mr. Rogers evil. Thank you.
please don't do that. No, don't bring. Stop. Stop.
No, we're not bringing up politics in this. Those are out.
Love Mr. I love Mr.
I cried a little bit when I listened to that theme song because it's so sweet.
Yeah, it's just so cute.
There are many ways. I can't sing, but
It's all good. I got you.
okay. 3 more questions to go.
Damn.
Now you're from Maryland, the state
Yeah.
of Micah.
Yes, I am.
You actually live pretty close to here in Baltimore.
Yes.
So I just need to ask, and you know, of course, I don't know like how many schools you applied to, but I guess out of all of them, why'd you decide, like in the end, you decided to apply here?
First off, I'm going to tell you this little tidbit. I applied nowhere else. I said, Micah has to tell me no before I try somewhere else. And you know what? They didn't, so I was fine. I was a little worried for the last 2 weeks, though. I was like, oh no.
They probably also gave you a good scholarship.
Yes, luckily. Dear God, thank you. Honestly, Micah has been my number one ideal school since I was in 6th grade. From, oh God, what was her name? Mrs. McIntyre? No, Mrs. McIntyre was 5th grade. Mrs. Arter? Nope, that was 4th grade. Okay, whoever my... Oh, Magna... I don't know, she was fucking high half the time. Anyways, my art teacher brought up Micah, and I did a little bit of research because, you know, I was like, okay, I've never heard of this place. Let's see. And then I was like, oh, bitch, it cute. It real cute. And then I was like, you know, let's do a little more research. And I was like, ooh, I don't have to take math. I like that.
Oh yeah, you don't need any math to be here.
Correct. No, you do not.
Fuck math.
Yeah, fuck math, exactly. I love math when I have to do long stuff, but I don't want to. I don't want to take calc. I'm sorry.
As an animation major, the only math you need is basic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, very basic even.
Like, straight up. It's just, I don't know, math hurts. And plus, I really like the way the campus is set up. Like,
oh yeah, it's very close-knit.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is, like, how many stairs there are for everything.
Founders Green is ass with that.
Yeah, it is. Speaking from someone on the 3rd floor of Carter, I do not like going up and down stairs. I really wish. No elevator, yeah. At everyone at Leak, fuck you with having an elevator. You guys are fucking lucky. Yeah.
Well, also, like, Leak is more recent than the other Founders Green
Yeah,
areas.
but at least, like, don't put windows and stuff in where wind can blow in on you on the stairs. Like, that's just bad game design. I'm sorry.
Bad game design.
It's bad game design.
If you developed a game based on the Micah the Micah campus area, you would just remove those.
Yeah, remove. I would give elevators, and if the elevators are out, we'd have the stairs, but we'd, like, block off the windows.
Nice.
So that, you know, it may be dark and may need a little more lighting, but there's no wind and or rain and or snow that can get in and make stairs slick.
Oh God.
You know, we Micah students, when we have to go to drawing or sculpture or something, and we have a lot of stuff to carry, and we don't want to slip and fall on our ass down the stairs, yeah. I don't know, something peeves me about that.
Oh God. Speaking as someone who, at my previous college, I tended to prefer going down the stairs as opposed to the elevator. It could get so fucking annoying. But like, I actually, like, at my previous college, actually lived next to the elevator, so I would always hear boom.
Oh, see, I'm okay with that. Like, you just gotta put some earplugs in and cancel it out, you know?
Or you just listen to ASMR.
Absolutely not. Only ASMR I will ever listen to is the snap, crackle, pop of a pickle.
Oh my God.
I didn't know I was eating Pop Rocks.
No, you listen to one and it goes, hey, guess what? I'm Pickle Rick. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Stop. No.
No. Rick and Morty season 4 is out, bitches.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is season 4 out? Wait, is it out on disc yet?
Disc?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, what the fuck?
Well, like, it just, like, premiered, so...
Yeah, okay.
You
I was
give
just
it
say, I own seasons 1 through 3 on disc.
Okay.
I'm waiting for season 4 to come out on disc.
Yeah, give it another year.
I hope so.
Man.
Speaking of another year, Avatar 2, baby,
Oh,
is coming out! The blue cat people, they're coming back.
The fucking furries are coming back again.
Hey, fuck you. I love Avatar.
I love furries though. I love furries, but I don't know. That movie just came and went.
I love it so much. There's so many like links to actual historical like stuff in that movie, and I'm like, yes.
It's fucking Pocahontas and Dances with Wolves, but with blue monkeys.
Dances with Wolves. Stop. No. No. No.
Kevin Costner, you suck.
Oh my god.
You're boring. I don't care if I'm gonna get blacklisted for that. You suck. Ooh, I don't care about dry land.
Stop. You're digging yourself a hole.
Oh, I've dug myself a hole years ago.
Oh god.
Ever since I mentioned that I'm not a Sonic fan,
I'm not a Sonic.
people are just gonna be like,
Dude, you don't like Sonic and his thick Sonic cheeks?
okay, plot twist. I actually do like Sonic. I was like making a joke like one time. Someone was like, "Kill yourself." Okay.
Okay. As I proceed to paint my wall with a 42.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Turned into from self-care to kill yourself. Just that quick, okay?
Oh man, that shit just happens all the time. It be like that.
It do.
Fucking 42 pistols. Oof. Okay, 2 more questions left. Damn, this is the shortest one I've had so far.
I'm pretty easy going with these things, you know?
Which actually leads me to my next question. You happen to be one of the most socially adept people I've ever known here. And I say that from, like, I've known plenty of people who are, like, very socially awkward, like myself, or people who are very outgoing and extroverted. And, like, you're just always, like, chatting with people. And even when you're tired, you're always by somebody. You're always baby, or some shit like that.
They're all my babies. All my friends are my babies. They're my babes.
I can see that. So, with that said, do you feel like you fit in college much more than you did at, like, your previous schools?
Honestly, I'll say college is kind of like high school to me.
A little bit.
Just not middle school. Middle school were the dark ages. We don't talk about them.
Middle school, my father summed it up perfectly. If I were in charge, I would not even have a middle school. I would just put kids on a farm and let them figure it all out.
Yeah, no. We don't talk about that. But high school is kind of like how it was here. I just kind of, I, as a kid, dabbled in a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. So I'd be able to hold up a conversation with other people. Mm-hmm. Because I knew, like, hey, I have to know at least something to try and socially, you know, make a move. Not, like, in the weird, creepy, awkward way, but, like, to advance friendships kind of way.
Hey, babe, can I make a move on you? Ew, get lost, creep.
Yeah. Because my number one motto in life is you gotta know people to move forward. Mm-hmm. And the more people you know, I feel like it's just more of a way to spread yourself and to spread others. Like, I want to know as many people as possible, so, like, when they're all up and doing their business, I can be like, dude, yes, I support you and love you. Plus, if I'm ever awake at 3 a.m., I have a large plethora of people to talk to. I'm like, are you awake?
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Home.
Yeah, I'm, like, always awake until at least 3 a.m., unless, like, I'm sick. And then that's not the case. But, like, I do not sleep. So I need, like, a lot of people who also might not sleep.
Are you an insomniac or something?
No, I just don't like sleep.
Huh. That's the opposite of me. I gotta sleep at least a few hours.
I took a nap yesterday and it felt like shit after waking up. I was like, no!
I've been there. I was working on a project really hard that night. I fell asleep and woke up. I was like, fuck!
Yeah, me and Mari decided to take a nap, and that was a mistake.
I've been there. You slept it. You slept it together, and then you woke up. You're like, oh, it's the next day.
No, we woke up like 2.5 to 3 hours later, and we were like, dude. I don't know how Mari got out of bed without me realizing it, but I was like, dude, what the fuck? How long have I been in here?
Honestly.
Wasn't even in my own dorm. I was just someone else's dorm.
You were just in someone else's dorm. Even better.
Yeah.
I would find it so fucking funny if I had a friend over who like spent the night by accident, and that they fell asleep, and then like I wouldn't even bother them, and they wake up next morning and they're like, "Fuck, I gotta get to class. Thank you so much, but bye."
Yeah, like my other friend Olivia, because she came over to study with Mari, and Mari had gotten out of bed, so I didn't know, and I was asleep, and Olivia showed up, and then I opened the door and blinded by bright lights. I was not ready. Olivia looks at me and she was like, "Dude, did you sleep here last night?" And I was like, "No, I went to class and then we took nap."
I slept with my girl.
My
Come
girl,
see Slack.
my baby.
Gosh. Oh man.
Oh.
The only reason I would ever like fall asleep in someone else's room would be if I was like dead fucking exhausted.
Nah, cuddle time's always the time with me and the boys.
Oh.
As in boys, I mean B-O-I, not B-O-Y.
Yeah, there should be a movie called Boy. As in
Just
B-O-Y.
boy, yeah.
I mean, there's already a movie called Boy, B-O-Y, by Taika Waititi.
There's a lot of movies called Boy or The Boy, and I'm hurt.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There's Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
No, we do not talk about that.
I'm gonna send you to the principal's office.
I'm
with
gonna
the parents.
vibe check you so hard, you won't even remember it.
Oh my god, Robert Rodriguez, what happened to you? Oh man, I should actually probably mention, like, going back to like your extrovertedness, I met you and a few other friends of yours at striptease, and like I was just so, like, I don't know why, I just enjoyed your guys' presence there, and I was so nervous to like say hi, but you guys were just like, "Oh hey, what's up?"
Oh yeah, I think it's always the best thing to, if someone says hi to you, you say hi back and you get to know them. Like,
Yeah.
gosh darn it, if they put in the work to say hello, you say hi back, god damn it. You do it. It's moral code.
Yeah.
And then, like, if friendship sprouts, friendship sprouts. If you want to punch them in the throat, you turn around. Don't do it. Don't make mistakes.
Like, if you, like, obviously you can't like everybody. That's just a no-brainer. But if you really, really admire somebody and you said hi to them, don't feel ashamed to, like,
Oh, yeah, no.
always speak up again. Like, always, like, and definitely, like, see a movie with them. Eat some Kung Pao chicken with them. Eat some...
Do a home pasta night. Done it twice already. Very fun.
Play some freeze tag with them. Just do anything.
Yeah, watch movies at home with, like, a big boy group.
Fucking big boys. I should do that more often.
I'm trying to think, because at our last movie outing, we were watching Wallace and Gromit, Attack of the Were-Rabbit.
I love that movie.
And there was at least 20 of us in a dorm. And
Jesus.
It was so many, but it was so worth it,
Oh, I can imagine. We should just have everyone together for the movie Ben and Arthur. That movie's so bad, but it's so great.
It's so bad.
It's one of the
So
greatest
bad.
movies ever made. Oh, it's so bad. Have you actually seen that movie?
No.
Oh, man.
I've heard so many bad things about that movie.
It's so good, though. It's just one day. One day. Go see Ben and Arthur. It's fucking great.
Ben and Arthur, got it.
It's not a porn. Don't worry.
It sounds like a porno.
It kind of does, but it's not.
It sounds like it should be set up with, "What are you doing, step bro?"
There is actually a brother relationship in that
Exactly.
film. It's not
That's what it sounds like it should sound
well,
like.
it's not incestuous, but...
There's a fine line.
Yeah. Okay, so this was fun, but we got one more question to wrap this up.
All right, one more question.
So I've actually asked this to like my previous guests on this, but fuck it, it's always fun to ask. So whether it be personal or professional, what would you say are both the toughest and proudest moments in your life, and how did they impact you?
Oh god, that's a hard fucking question.
I love picking the tricky ones.
Yeah, probably would have been my first year competing in National American Miss. And it's because I had so much self-esteem issues that it was so hard to perform the way I knew I should have been performing at my age division. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it kind of molded me into the extrovert I am today.
Well, that's good.
With pushing myself.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say then, like, God, it was that was during the dark ages. It was so hard. I was like,
I feel you.
I wore a black hoodie every day. I wore the cringiest black, terribly smudged eyeliner.
Oh, did you have an emo phase?
It wasn't the emo phase. It was the weird goth phase.
Well, it's kind of
no, don't you dare. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Listen,
Back off.
My friend went through a goth phase too. It's fine. It's fine.
We are not bringing it back to emo the musical.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It is a very funny movie about emos in high school. Highly recommend watching it. My friend Gabby made me watch it, and I was not in the right mind to watch it, but you know what? It was so fucking funny. It was beautiful. It was artwork.
Nice.
But no, emos and goths are not the same. Ever. Don't ever say that.
Hey, listen, I've never been either one, so what do I know?
Oh, God. Yeah, I feel like... Dark ages. Dark ages.
Literally.
I was so mean back then.
Oh, listen, I was kind of a dick back when I was, like, in elementary school and middle school.
Elementary school, starting early.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I feel like that's common. Like, if you're at a growing stage, like, you kind of can't not be a bit of a dick.
See, I wasn't a dick in elementary school. I was a dick in in middle school, though. Like, in elementary school, we were playing, oh, God, what was it? Ninjago. We were pretending to be Ninjago characters on the playground.
Nice.
I think I was only a dick because they took away my recess and I couldn't really communicate with anyone in the dumb way. You know? They just threw us in. They were like, get ready, kids! You don't get recess!
No.
Now you have to go to class!
We stopped having recess when I was in middle school. I'm like, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah, we like recess. Bring recess back and
Come
nap
on.
time.
Hashtag bring recess back.
Yeah, fuck it. Bring recess back.
That would make the educational system better.
It would. It would give us time to, like, recount what we were doing in class, but also, like, you know, not kill ourselves because of how many hours we're in that classroom.
They had, like, it was weird. Like, in my middle school and high school, they had recess during the lunch period. I'm like, no. That's not fun.
No, you do lunch, then you have recess, and then you go back to class.
Exactly. That's how I did it back in middle school.
Elementary
school.
That's how she be.
That how should she be indeed.
Yeah, like, straight up. Now the closest thing we had, like, in high school was, like, PE. And now we don't even have PE here. And I have, like...
fuck you, middle school.
So much energy. And I'm like, what do I do with this?
The only thing you can do is just boxing.
Yeah, boxing. You do boxing, and then you do Zumbas on Tuesdays from 7 to 8. Then you have boxing on Wednesdays. Then you have Zumba from 6 to 7 on Thursdays. Then Friday's your break, and then you start back on Monday at striptease. You just gotta keep a full schedule.
There you go.
You know?
If you were ever angry and you were, like, around me, would you, like, hesitate to punch me?
No, I would turn around, proceed to go to an empty room, scream my lungs out, and then come back.
I think I would do the same thing too.
You gotta or hold it very much inside until Wednesday comes along, and then beat the shit out of the wall.
Or the punching bag.
No. The punching bag moves. I want something still.
Oof. Anyway, so, as for your proudest moment?
Oh, yeah, proudest moment. Let's see. Probably, okay. This was also pageant time, and that was a few months ago. Internationals, which I was competing against girls from all around the country. Oh, God. So many. I mean, I could call the winner from the beginning, and she was just amazing. It was so much honor to be able to compete with Miss Australia. Great time. Probably being able to just get as high a scores as I did. Because I had never done international. I'd never done televised, anything like that, and I was, like, scared I was gonna mess up. But I did not, and you know what? I can be proud of that. Also, getting into Micah, because I was having an anxiety attack thinking I didn't put in enough work. I was like, eh.
What'd you give them in your... what'd you show them in your portfolio?
All illustration.
Nice. And yet you're doing video games.
Yeah, well, like I said, I wanted to be a comic book designer, but then changed. I was like, no video games.
Well, I mean, you never know what your future is going to be. You could, for all we know, you could end up doing, like, designs for fucking strip clubs.
That actually would be really cool. Honestly, I'm being swayed.
You're wearing the boots for it.
These boots are made for walking, and they'll walk right over you. Remember that quote. Best quote ever. Anyways, Dude, honestly, sculpture's pulling me. Like,
Whoa.
yeah.
And,
I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I really am digging sculpture.
Nice. Yeah, I think sculpture is like a really good way to like hone 3D skills.
Yeah.
Like I was not good at sculpture back in like middle school or stuff, but to those who enjoy it, it's like, dude, just go for it.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's also because, like, I love Catherine. Catherine's my teacher, and she's, like, thebomb.com. Like, she makes it so enjoyable.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, like, the projects that we've done, like, amazing. I'm, like, already almost finished most of my final because I got super excited about it and have been planning for months and months. And I was like, oh, I can't help myself. I must start project. It's just
Nice.
It's so much fun. Like, sculpture.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that just about wraps it up. So thank you so much for being on here, Shy. Before we officially wrap up, where can people find you?
What?
Via social media.
Via social media. Okay.
Like I'm not gonna like post your fucking address in this.
I just say, yeah. Well, honestly, in person, you can also find me at Glace 306. That is not my apartment, but I am always there. Or you can find me at Cheyenne Hash, CHEYENNE, and then hash as in hash brown, HASH, on Instagram, or Cheyenne Hash on Facebook, for those of you who are kicking it back with me in Facebook.
She posts a lot of really cute stuff.
Yes, I do. I try so hard. Also, like, straight up, if you're on my page and you see something that says draw it in your style, please, I want to see them. I want to see them so bad.
Oh, I've done a few.
Yeah, like, I'll post pictures of my friends and be like, draw this in your style. Do it.
Hey, I could do it right now.
It's fun.
I could literally draw you in my style right now.
Skirt.
But with that said, thank you so much for being on here.
Thank you for having me, Eli.
Absolutely. And until then, catch you guys on Flipside. There will be another episode of Sketchcast next week. And until then, keep on trucking.
Stop!